I'm Peter Kalmus. I'm a climate scientist at NASA, speaking on my own behalf. And I want to talk to you about the main proximal causes of global heating. The main cause is humanity producing greenhouse gases, mostly carbon dioxide and methane, that go into the atmosphere and interact with outgoing infrared radiation. So essentially these gases, these greenhouse gases, they are clear to incoming sunlight. And that's the only other way that the Earth really interacts energetically with the universe. All right. So the main two ways Earth interacts with far space is incoming sunlight and outgoing infrared radiation. If those two things are unbalanced, the Earth will either heat up or cool down. And this carbon dioxide and methane and nitrous oxide blanket of greenhouse gases, when that infrared radiation tries to come out to space, it actually sees those gases as opaque because it interacts with them. So it'll hit those gas molecules, and those molecules will re-radiate some of the energy back down to the surface. So that's how it acts like a blanket, trapping that outgoing radiation, which forces the Earth to heat up. So that's what we refer to as global heating. And that global heating is what's causing all of these insane impacts that we're starting to see now, like the heat waves, the wildfires, the flooding, the ice melting and causing sea level rise, and eventually increasingly intense crop failures because the plants need, water and proper temperatures to grow. So that's global heating. Earth breakdown or climate breakdown, or sometimes climate change or climate impacts. Those are the impacts, all of the things we're seeing on Earth, changing ocean circulations, forests passing tipping points that are caused by global heating. Now, what is causing global heating? Well, it's the thing, whatever is causing this, mainly carbon dioxide and methane, to build up in our atmosphere. And the main cause of that is the fossil fuel industry. So that accounts for about 80%, maybe 85% of global heating. And the second cause is industrial animal agriculture, which is most of the rest, roughly 15%. And it produces a lot of methane and nitrous oxide, and it also produces some carbon dioxide from things like cutting down forests to make grazing grounds and to grow crops for livestock. It's also important to point out that the fossil fuel industry, the main cause of planetary breakdown through global heating, has been lying for decades and spreading disinformation, legally bribing politicians, doing everything it can do to block action. This is well documented. There's a lot of really brilliant journalists and science historians that have the smoking guns from Exxon and the other oil majors, that they knew exactly what they were doing to our planetary system as far back as the 70s and 80s. They made the conscious decision to keep destroying our planet so that they could have more profits. I cannot think of anything more evil than intentionally destroying the future of all humanity irreversibly just for the sake of growing an already outsized bank account.
Undeniable